What's up everyone, this is Quest for Tears, and in this video I'm going to be talking about my top 5 favorite superheroes. Alright, typically I would say in no particular order these are my top 5 favorite superheroes, but I think this week I'll count from 5 to 1, 1 being my most favorite. And when I say superheroes, I'm kind of mostly talking like comic book superheroes, Marvel, DC, that sort of thing. So I guess let's get right into it. At number 5, I'm going to say Gwenpool. Kind of a more recent one for me. I started to read her comics and I enjoyed it. But, so part of what I like is the design of a character. And I just really like the look of Gwenpool. I like her costume and everything. I've got a couple of statues in the back of Gwenpool. And she's just a fun character, kind of like Deadpool in a way, kind of that break the fourth wall sort of thing. And yeah, Gwenpool, number 5. Number 4 is Supergirl. Supergirl is basically female Superman, so foreshadowing, but I like Supergirl. Most of my choices stem from sort of probably the late 90s versions of these superheroes, and that's kind of the Supergirl that I've enjoyed in the past. Read some of the comics. She's female Superman basically. So again, I've got statues behind me of Supergirl, several of them. So that's number 4, Supergirl. Number 3, Wolverine. I have always loved Wolverine. When I first saw Wolverine, it was probably in the original, like the X-Men animated show from the 90s. That was probably my first introduction into Wolverine, and just loved the character, the healing factor, all that. The costume, just a super cool character. Obviously, as the years have gone on, we've got Hugh Jackman playing him in the movies. So that's just, he does a really good job at playing Wolverine. Yeah, I know he's too tall, but besides that, he's been just a great actor to play Wolverine. So number 2 is Spider-Man. Spider-Man is one of my favorites. Obviously, my second favorite. I love the web slinging, the quips, the villain roster that he has. I think one part that makes a good superhero sometimes is the roster of villains that they have. So Spider-Man has quite the roster of villains, quite enjoyable. And yeah, I've always loved Spider-Man. Love the costume design. And I'm talking classic Peter Parker Spider-Man. That's my Spider-Man. I know there's different Spider-Mans out there that people enjoy. I'm the classic Peter Parker Spider-Man. So that's number 2. And you may have already guessed it, but number 1, Superman. I love Superman. I've always loved Superman. I like the version of Superman, again, from sort of that 80s, 90s Superman, the Boy Scout, the person who fights for truth and justice, and the indestructible nature of Superman, the ability to fly, all the other powers, the heat vision, cooling breath, all that stuff. He's just, some people say he's too overpowered, but I'm going to tell you, I don't care. I love overpowered characters. I've always enjoyed that. And Lois Lane is a great addition. Superman also has like a lot of interesting villains and stuff, kind of a wide range of villains to deal with. So that ends up being my top 5 list. You're probably saying, why isn't Batman up there? Well, I do like Batman, and I teetered back and forth on whether or not he should make the list. Batman has some of the best villains, but Batman himself is, to me, he's okay. I enjoy a Batman every once in a while. But the 5 that I just listed, if I'm being honest, I probably enjoy more and would gravitate to. So that's my top 5 list. What's your top 5? I'd like to see it in the comments below. Let me know what you think of mine. I'm sure some people are going to be upset that Batman's not on my top 5, but let me know yours. I want to know your top 5. And if you have any suggestions or ideas for any other top 5 lists you want to see me make in the future, leave that in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe the video. That really does help. And if you want to be notified when I do make a new video, you can hit the bell button. Ding. That was silly. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time on the next Quest for Tears.